Hello everyone, and welcome back to Danganronpa! In this episode, there's someone ding-donging on our door, so we get to see who it is. I think it's Sakura. Huh? Ding-dong! The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Hello? I think it's either Sakura or Kyoko, but I think it's Sakura. Or Hina. Let's see. Rattle. It's Kyoko! Makoto, get out here. Kyoko? What's going on? Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry! Oh no! No, not another death! Please, no! Oh, Hina, hi! Oh, hi! Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right! In the rec room! What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door, and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Oh! Sakura? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head. Oh no. What's going on? Did something happen to her? I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. Oh no. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do? First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations. We're going to force our way in. I just said! The door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Huh? Then why? It feels like the door's pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair? Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in? Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here! Whoa! Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? Oh man, is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Oh no, Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here! I found a broom in the classroom! Use it! You can handle this, right, Makoto? Come on! Please hurry! Okay, you two stand back! I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could. Aiming directly at the window, all it took was one solid hit. Whoa! Good job, Makoto! The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the new open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Oh no! No! Oh no, Sakura, no! Is she dead? All I felt was cold death! I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... Oh, it's the body discovery announcement! No! Sakura! Man! A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin! Damn, man! Oh no! Chapter 4, Deadly Life. Danganronpa. Man! Huh? Sakura's... Uh-oh. Sakura's... dead? She's... really dead? I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. Oh, we didn't make it in time. It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? Oh no, Hina! I have to go get them! I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Damn, man. I just stood there motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. Yeah, I barely remember this trial because this is what I saw in the anime, and that was years ago. And after, I don't know how long. I got everyone! Ogre! Oh, so she's dead, huh? Sakura's been killed. I see. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began. You heard the announcement just now, right? So you know what this means. Sakura was murdered, and by someone in this very room. Is that what you're going to say? No! Whoever killed her! It's not just someone in this room! It was one of you! Hiro, Byakuya, Toko! One of you killed Sakura! What? You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything! Because you hated her! You hated the sight of her! One of you did it! I know it! You know it? Wow, Monokuma! Jeez, I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad! What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer. That's right, it's the next Monokuma file. And don't get mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Can you not? Now then, with that, Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. Huh? It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Huh? Huh? Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again and then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. The whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to the most regrettable end without even getting a chance to finish things with me. Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that. I gotta tell ya, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her. So I don't know what it was, but whoever the Blacken is this time, I owe you one. You owe them one? Oopsie! Before you get all pissy-potty on me, you gotta figure out who did it first. Cause I mean, your lives are on the line, right? Oh my gosh! What the hell? He owes them one? I hate him! I hate this whole thing! Well, I, for one, am glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind, after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Oh no! Right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura. Okay then, Hina is guard number 1, but we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order? Yeah, no one orders Kyoko around Byakuya, not even you. Fine, I'll stay behind. Oh, well. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say. Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What? One of you killed Sakura! I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her. Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura go anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise? I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. What? You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Then it's decided. Nothing's decided! I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But... We have to find out who killed Sakura. For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Oh man. Fine. I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her! Naturally. Who would want to touch a filthy dead body? That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer, all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Yep, you got no choice but to Ooh, was that a note? There's a note or a handkerchief on the floor. I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There was evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Ew, Monokuma File 4! I think the case this time might be a challenge. Why's that? The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door had been jammed shut with a chair from inside the rec room. Which means that Sakura would have had to do it. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right? In other words, this is a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this? Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Sure, if you don't mind. Yeah, what? When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. Oh yeah. This simply means that the killer committed his crime, then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for all that, we have to check the door to see if that's what it was, right? The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh? Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and it fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door. Something like that. But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that will allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one off the list. The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that? They stay hidden, and when the doors open, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like that could have been possible, maybe. And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room? By that, I mean there's actually an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking about. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too? I believe so, yes. So when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. I wouldn't cross that off exactly. There was a secret room in this school, so maybe there was one that we missed. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems to be most likely in this case? That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. Huh. But nobody was in the room except for Sakura. Hina was outside, Kyoko was outside, everyone else came rushing inside, and unless we didn't see them rushing inside, I don't know. Well, there's blood over there, too. And Sakura looked so happy, she was smiling. This looks like some kind of wrapper. Ah, that's... Do you recognize it, Hina? Well, yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. That's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave that candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like them. Actually, as soon as we could get into the warehouse, I took the entire box back to my room. I made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much? But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now, they've lost all their flavor. Hina. Aww, polka dot candy wrapper. Oh, poor Hina. Should we look at one more thing before we end this episode? Let's look at Sakura. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of a blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she also had vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. Oh, she's not smiling. So what could have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Oh, stats of Sakura's body! Maybe her getting hit in the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance. But Byakuya! However, your eyes have landed on a most interesting location. Interesting? Yes, most interesting. Don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. Whoa, well, I think I'm going to end this episode of Danganronpa here. In the next episode, we'll look around for clues again. Look at that. There's some on the floor right there. Next episode, we're going to look at that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. And I'll see you in the next episode where we look around for clues. Bye-bye.